off that
I
start.
was thinking of this from the other way though. Have we seen IG have an okay performance yet, or have we only seen them do really well or really poorly? There's been like no, there's been like no in between.
It's either here or there.
Yeah,
and even when they're here, they like can't finish.
Yeah, I'm a little bit worried for them after that game one because I mean they are the 3-game series team though so far this tournament. So who knows? They might bring it back.
Yeah. Like I said though, for this draft, I'm hoping that they get the Kama OD.
OD.
That's what I'm thinking.
I imagine IG at a first pick Mars here though. I think that's probably their go-to in this situation. But that Abaddon that Abaddon band's really odd.
Undying. So I would assume Aster go to the Mars.
Yeah, they went for the Undying in game 1 as well. But yeah. Now are you going to pick Phoenix again, or are you going to give Aster Phoenix Mars? Like, I think you don't want to pick it again.
Yeah, that support duo wasn't exactly great.
If they do, I'd be very surprised. Like, I think that duo looks really good if you have aggressive cores that you can play behind. But I mean, PA just didn't do anything the whole game.
So they go into the Drow, and now this is Rubik. I thought it was going to be Phoenix, but I'm okay with that. And then they can ban the Phoenix if they want to.
Yeah, I mean, they'll probably ban the Venge, won't they, on Aster? That's the big one.
Well, you got 3 bans.
How many times have we seen this, though, where it's like Drow Undying against the other team's opening, like CK Lina or like Mars Rubik, or like in the first phase, we get our lane matchup already, which is pretty cool.
And I really like the Mars Rubik combo.
It's really strong. But again, so's Undying Drow. It goes both ways. I hope he doesn't go boots again on Ollie, though. I'd like to see him do, like, even if he just goes Windlace or something. I think the Ring of Protection's been the one that I really like.
Like Ring of Protection Tango's build and like 2 branches.
Zeus ban? Terrorblade, please. Give us a Terrorblade game. We haven't really seen that hero much. It's been banned a few times. Don't know how good Terrorblade would be into Drow, but never mind.
Terrorblade Ags, always good.
Don't start this again. That last season was enough for me. This is a new season, Beak Up. I'd forgotten about that. Let's move on. All right. Every time. Oh, I wonder if this Turbo's going to build first starting acronyms. Oh. That's what you sound like, I've decided.
Okay, all right, I get it. I'm stupid. Jesus. Oh my God.
I love the people that probably won't understand what we're talking about at all.
Or they'll think you're actually super toxic towards me and they don't understand why I continue to come back season after season.
You suggested TBX, so they'll be on my side. Don't worry.
Well, all right, chat. Press 1 if you're on Mo's side, and press 2 if you're on my side. There's the Chen ban.
Chat, you know what's up. I'm a man of the people. Yeah, the Chen ban's really good. Lanham played that really well. He was awesome. I mean, I think all the chain creeps, he controlled them very well. Some nice nets, some nice stomps. And I think the aura building up was the really nice part as well. Like, they had the Wildkin aura, they had the attack speed aura from the Thunderclap creep, the Tomato.
The Hell Bear?
No, it's either Tomato or the Clap creep.
I'll take Clap creep just because he's got the clap.
It's different connotations, isn't it?
Yeah. But it's Hell Bear. Just like I don't like when people call Shockwave Hadouken.
Oh, no, Hadouken's great.
Nope, it's Shockwave. Every time.
Hadouken's good. Especially when it gets the last hit for a kill.
Oh, well, yeah, you know what? If he gets the last hit for a kill, that's the only time. Shockwave every time else. They ban the OG themselves.
Oh, no.
What?
But these 2 bans from Aster are very specific in the sense that it makes me wonder what they're going to be picking that they don't want it to like have to lane against. So like it's high magic damage, right? Which makes you think of like these heroes with really high armor that don't want to like Morphling, for example, or like TB, or which I know Drow is good against anyway. Maybe they're thinking about Void potentially. Could be like really annoying to play against OD.
I guess that leaves us with couple more of Kama's signature heroes. Now that we don't have the OD. Queen of Pain. Ember.
Oh, Magnus is still in the pool, isn't it, actually?
Yeah.
If they go like...
It is. I want to take a look at his most played in stats.
Ooh, so they take the Venge.
Take the Venge. Are they going to do something like Medusa?
I hope so. You know how much I love that hero. I love seeing Medusa. We haven't seen it so far this tournament, though, have we? It's been like Arc Warden's been the one that people go for, which I actually wouldn't mind here from Aster. If they
every time there's a Venge. Oh, you know, Chip Chop and Scones and all that. I really want to see a Medusa. You know who plays that really well? Viking. I watched EU the other day because I'm from this region. That's you, by the way.
Nice.
I just had to get you back at least once.
That was really mean, actually. I don't know how I feel about that.
What are you talking about? Shaman? Oh my god, you're going to be going off now.
No, you don't deserve me. You don't deserve my...
Chinese Shadow Shaman James always plays this hero terribly. There it is. Let's go. First fight of Mags.
That's really good, though. I mean, this is why the bans make sense now, right? But it's a bit weird picking it into Drow. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it's like, well, like we have Venge on our team now as well. Like, TB goes up in value because you get the range for the meta. It's very good. And this matchup can definitely go both ways. I think where Drow lineups want to kind of like 5-man relatively early on, around Undying, this TB's going to split the map up, like go and cut waves with illusions and things. So, I think, yeah, the IG... Ooh.
Are they going to move the Drow mid or Morphling mid?
Well, it could be either. I think they'll probably end up putting the Morph mid, but it will depend on the matchup, of course. So, Morphling very good against TB, as we know. Getting that free meta.
Yeah.
They need like some like Drow, Void Spirit or Invoker kind of hero on Aster last. I think that it buffs up the TB, this Invoker, but it's also this Vessel Builder and things. I think Void Spirit's really good as well, though.
I think a lot of people are siding with you in the chat, by the way.
Nice. Chat knows. Anybody who says TB Ags, they don't deserve it.
Oh no, wait. Somebody said cancel Mo. There we go.
Oh my god.
Stop the count.
Sweet.
Underlord, TA band. I'm always a big fan of seeing TA mid. I like Ember.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does Ember work here for Aster?
No. It gets owned mid by Morphling.
That's if they throw the
really hard.
That's if they throw the Morphling mid, right?
Yeah, but if you pick Ember, then they're gonna put Morph mid. That's
fair.
That's just how it goes.
Fair and balanced. Sure.
So they need an off-laner. I think Centaur would be cool.
I'm just gonna say tied for the 7th game in a row.
It's the stuff lineup again by IG, by the way. Instead of Phoenix Undying, they have Shaman Undying this time. So it's Tombstone and Wards instead of Tombstone and Egg.
Mm-hmm. Just drop your stuff. Drop your stick.
Ooh, that rider's a good.
Ooh.
It might be a little bit. It might be a little bit too greedy, though. I think like it's okay if they get ahead and they can play from ahead. I think if they start to fall behind, it's not a hero that will allow them to play from behind. Like they're doubling down almost on saying, we want to pressure you early and we want to run at you. I'm not saying it's not bad. It's just I feel like it's very all in and like quite risky. AoE silence is hard for TB to play against, though. because like this natural Manta builder, you don't really want to go BKB into like third, fourth item if you can help it.
Mm-hmm.
But he might be forced to going into like Manta BKB this game. I think they have the Venge swap at least, so they have this like save. But
could they go core Venge?
I don't. They need something else that does damage. Like the minus armor from the Venge and things doesn't really work against Morphling because he has such high armor.
Mm-hmm.
So you just play it as the 5. It's fine.
So they need a mid.
I think Invoker's really good.
Oh yeah, I wanted to look at what he plays the most. He plays Invoker a little bit. Lycan. Okay. Mid Lycan. Unless they're gonna put Kama safe lane. He used to carry as well.
No, they have to put the TB safe lane, I think. I'd be really surprised if it wasn't like a mid. This is cool though. It's a good matchup against the Drow. You just run her down. How Stark do? They just run at them with the wolves. Easy.
Where did he play this Lycan last time? 5 months ago for Sirius.
Because do you remember how we set off this Night Stalker pick? They have to be playing from ahead on IG, and it's like we want to be playing from ahead. We want to force fights around Tombstone and wards and things. Lycan's like, "Yo, what's up, boys?" It just rocks up to the fight, and like 8 minutes into the game, just pops out. It's like it screams at the moon, runs at them, and they don't really deal with that on IG. Like this Lycan just running at them. They have no like BKB control. They don't really have any control really apart from the Shaman, and even then, all the minions are just going to run at you anyway. It's a good Lycan game. I don't know whether it'll like past like 20-25 minutes or so. It might get a little bit difficult. I'll be interested to see what Freeze builds.
Games don't go that long. We've only had sub 30-minute games every single game today.
So the Lycan will be fine then, is what we're saying.
Yeah. I looked at his last game on Lycan, and I just didn't know what to make of the fact that it said Lycan jungle 1. Okay, sure. You got
it'd be sad if you lost to the jungle, wouldn't it? That's,
yeah, I mean, I was just like, oh, is it going to be mid or something like that? I guess not. Sure.
It's going to be Morph mid as well. He's building Wraithband, by the way, on the Lycan, which is really good. That hero doesn't have armor, so you want to go Wraithband instead of Bracer. Yeah, I think if IG... Sorry, no, you go first.
No, I'm just mid Lycan. That's all I got. Cool. Also, no cosmetics on this Lycan. That's the most disappointing thing.
No, that's not disappointing. I love that. They're like, I don't need cosmetics to beat you. I'll beat you with my basic Lycan. Oh, Venge's gone boost first. Jesus.
For what, though?
For what? Against Night Stalker Shaman. I guess you kind of need it, though.
Yeah.
If you're ever out of position, you just die. I like this play by Lanham, though. They want to scout out if they're coming, they're like coming to smoke or put wards down or anything.
Somebody came up with a proper point.
The battle begins.
Morph's gonna get Ags, and then he's gonna morph into TB.
Well, you could do that anyway. You don't need Ags.
No, and then use the TBX.
Oh, use the TBX. Whoa.
Yeah. There it is.
Do you know what, B-Cup? That sounds awful. If he was going to build Ags, he'd turn into Undying and just sap everybody's strength. That sounds more fun. I hate to tell you, but that's just the way it is. Double Tombstone. 10 strength decay.
So, I'm really most interested in seeing this middle lane, but Monet taking a lot of damage top. That was right after using Metamorphosis, because I'm just wondering how this Lycan plays this lane out, because like, usually a safe lane hero.
Yeah, I get you.
But my faith is within Freeze.
You have to bet on the Lycan mid when it comes up. When you get these different heroes, it's like, oh my god, this could be awesome.
And I know this is such an irrelevant sentence, but it either is or it isn't.
Yeah,
There's
it's
no
gonna
in
be-
between.
It'll be like really good or really bad, won't it? Like,
Yeah.
he has good base damage to work with though on the Lycan. Is he going Helm of Dom? Oh my goodness. It's like 2018. Here we go.
What year is it?
Nobody builds that item anymore. I mean, Lycan sometimes does, but like we hardly see this hero anyway.
Just looking at his Lycan games, like 5 months ago he played Lycan, and then 10 months ago.
Oh, we haven't mentioned, by the way, it is the IG morphling though. It's not any morphling.
the emo morphling.
It's the I. No, because it could be either of them.
Yeah.
Him or Fly, they both play it well. But the IG morphling is very good.
I look
at
at
the
all
lane
his
stage.
Lycan games, by the way, and he has built the same since 2014. Like
Maybe he's
every
just so
single
sick.
build.
Oh, top lane, Lanham.
Shackle. And one more shot. JT gonna get first blood.
I figured out why that is. So basically, you know how everybody's sick of the year 2020? He's trying to pretend it's 2014 still. He's like, oh, back when life was good. And I could just pick the doggo and run at people.
Yeah, basically, Helm the Dominator, Necro 3, AC if the game lasts that long.
Exactly.
His average game time, too, with Lycan is actually pretty low. It's like 29 minutes average.
I feel like his first few waves haven't gone well enough, by the way, on the Lycan as well. Morph's going to hit like this level 5 soon, and it's just going to start smashing the lane now.
Not this time.
He's what? Titan experience? No, he's a little bit behind. Adaptive strike
But
to
look
get
at the
that
CS
range creep.
chart. Like this Mars isn't really farming at all because it's Drow undying. Like the Morph's doing really well mid. Even top lane, like this Night Stalker's having a great time because this Venge can't really do anything to the Night Stalker.
This is so far so good for IG. Enjoying his time.
He's doing great, and it's going to hit the 5-minute mark, and they're just going to run at the Venge over and over again. Kaka goes puts the deep ward down as well. JT went bottle on the Night Stalker, by the way, but it's currently being held by the Shaman.
I don't need that bottle. It's empty. Right. Stun? JT? They get the kill. We're running a Lanham. Now XSS. He also falls.
Bobica.
Top tower is under attack.
Oh, they had no multi-shot. They used it before. Okay. I mean, this bot lane is just an absolute disaster, though, for Aster. If Lycan doesn't win, I'm going to be really sad.
Ooh, you know what we've seen recently? I know I'm talking
Short
rubbish.
games.
No, but Ags from the Lycan bite the Terrorblade.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Shackle.
No joke,
money.
that will actually... Yeah, okay.
Ooh, magic missile, trying to stay alive.
Just
Here it
chase
is,
him.
nighttime. Lanham gets under the tower here with the creeps. JT going under the tower. Anybody gonna rotate? No. Ether Shock is there, and they get the kill onto this Venge.
I think they should have just gone for Monet instead, though. Would have been the much bigger kill. But they can just dive him under tower with the next creep wave if they really want. Like, there's boots on the Night Stalker now as well, so... Yeah, he's gonna go for him. Oh. Just a prank, didn't mean it. Oh, the lift.
Telekinesis, magic missile. They should have the damage to get this kill, and they will. Bobica cleans up Kaka.
Yo, I didn't even recognize in my head about that Lycan axe. We have seen it before. Do you remember we saw it on the Monkey King? And then they just lost the game as soon as they got it?
Yeah, almost immediately.
That was great. Emote, chasing Bobica.
Radiant's middle tower
dear.
is under attack.
Boga doesn't have telekinesis for 6 seconds. Can he survive
He's not
that long?
living.
No.
Even if he had telekinesis, Morph still has a haste rune. Like, good luck.
He's going home with the Dominator. How much gold is he away from that? Still about 600 gold.
Yeah, he's farming okay on the Lycan. I mean, that hero just jungles really fast, so even if you have a bad lane, it doesn't necessarily matter too much. The Mars is the one that's really suffering though down in the spot lane. But like when he gets his level 6, he can still make plays. Lanham's dead.
Yeah, a couple of kills here up towards top. TB's not exactly farming too well, but we've seen TB's recover.
Look at this Lycan though, making the play onto the Drow with the
all the way
shapeshift.
around. And they know he's by himself because they saw the 2 supports.
Dum. I know that's for sharks, but we're gonna do it for wolves now instead.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Okay.
It's from Jaws.
No, not you. Just he threw the 2 wolves out there, and then that was it. And then Fly just left.
Dire's top tower is under
Both
attack.
teams have vision.
They see Monet. They they really want to go on him from behind though. You can see.
Well, they knew Kaka was coming around. I'm surprised Monet just kind of stood there like that. Now they've got the Hex.
Middle tower.
Soul Rip does a bunch of damage. Good telekinesis, but here comes Emo, and Monet's in a lot of trouble. He doesn't have his level 6, so he does not have Sunder, and they're going to just use that Dark Ascension, get under the tower, and get the kill.
Radiant's courier.
Boga might be next.
They glyph, but it's just too
Emo?
late.
Oh, the spear at the end! Just at the edge of the range.
Yeah, so he's like running under the tier 2 and he's like, don't worry, I'll tank the tower hits, guys. Lycan takes bot tier 1 at the same time, by the way. But what he forgets is that under a tier 2, if you're morphing into strength, it means you're losing agi, which means you're losing armor. So the tower just starts hitting you harder and harder, even though you're getting more HP. Which is yeah, a bit of an issue. Lanham is in trouble again here. So it's going to be his 4th death in 8 minutes here if he dies.
If he dies? When he dies? Oh! XSS again. Spear on the edge. Trying.
Never in doubt. He's fine.
Sykin's got that Helm of the Dominator, and he'll take over a Dark Troll Summoner, so he's got that Ensnare to work with. And
Here
he'll
he
come
comes,
around
though.
mid. Who's he gonna get? He'll go after
the
Kaka.
Necro.
There's the Ensnare. Stopping that TP, getting the kill onto this Shadow Shaman. And looking for more. He looked for a second at JT, but he won't get it.
But that is the Lycan just for a Shaman, right? I think if you're rated, you're quite happy with that. Because now none of your cores are really worried about the Lycan for like the next, 100 seconds. They'll be like, oh, okay, sure.
Switch over to net worth on my screen.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So, Helm of the Dominator, Necro 3. And then what? Ags for the Lycan?
He might feel like he needs BKB against the Night Stalker potentially, but
Yeah.
I think the Ags at some point will come out, yeah.
Mine is truly a
To be honest, I thought they'd be further behind at this point considering how the laning stage went on Aster. They're actually doing okay.
This is actually setting up where it looks like we might get ourselves a game over 30 minutes. They've got the Serpent Wards around the Lycan, but good arena. JT playing hyper aggressive on that. Lanham not
Good
level
retreat
6
though.
yet.
Like he wanted to catch one of the supports there, but they got out before he could do anything. What are these Serpent Wards mid?
Yeah, he
missed them.
got him around the Lycan, and then the
Oh,
arena
right.
came down and he just hit him and left.
Oh, I missed that. I was too busy watching TV Jungle.
Oh, Serpent Ward stole it.
Oh, that's huge. Do you know when he steals a spell off of you and you forget what you used last? And they're like, oh, what did he get? What did he get? And you're like, it might be Serpent Wards. And then the whole team go, oh my god.
regeneration.
The feeling when you're playing Rubik and it takes a long time for you to get the stolen spell and you're just like, oh,
Yeah. And you know he used it last, but you can't get in range to cast it on him. You're like, oh, please don't use anything else. It's like when Shaker uses Fisher or something. They really want to make a play with the Serpent Wards though here. These wolves are scouting.
They're gonna spot Fly. They've got the ensnare, so they'll move up on him. Do they even use the Serpent Wards? They don't even need them. They're gonna use them on the tier 1 tower top, probably. If that.
Just get the tier 2.
Yeah. Why not?
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
No,
Or not.
they'll probably chill. I think you want to get mid tier 1 before you get top tier 2 anyway. Hope you can actually TP's bot. Imagine if he solo kills the Shaman. It lifts him into the wards. We can't have any ward on ward action either because they're still on cooldown for the Shaman.
For 10 seconds, but Rubik's not gonna make his move immediately.
Oh, I want some ward on wards.
What have we here?
Here we go, here we go.
Oh. Telekinesis, Serpent Wards. Do it, Kaka. Yes! There it is! Oh, the
Get
Serpent
him.
Wards! Oh, it didn't kill
Dire's
him.
middle tower is
Now they're farming each other.
Okay, now farm
Oh,
each
no.
other. Yes.
It's like cannibalism.
Oh, emo. Morphed into the TB.
I love this attack range, by the way. It's so ridiculous.
God, that was the best.
That was the best thing that we're going to have the whole game until Lycan gets Ags.
Yes. Agreed.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh. You've got me so excited now.
Just because I thought about the Lycan
Oh.
eggs. What if he gives it to the Mars? Who's the best
No.
person to bite?
Oh, TB, every time. Every single time.
Okay.
Like, you get the crit and everything as well from the shapeshift. Like, it's really good. It's effectively giving the TB another slot of an item because the Lycan bought it. Can't wait for him to go like BKBAC instead. Hype.
Oh, he's got to go Ags. I already said it.
Oh, they see JT in the trees top. Oh, they missed the spear. Okay, never mind.
Still, though. Can they get him?
Oh, the rest of the crew's coming in, smoke from below though.
Uh-oh. Kama's in trouble. Gust is there. The chase is on. They should get this kill. They won't get XXS. Oh, look at picking up that double damage.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
He's got attribute shift still on. Okay.
Yeah, feels really good.
2200 health.
No point having armor when Drow pierces it anyway, dude. That's the...
Arena? Little revenge on JT.
I'm not sure why
gonna
JT's
steal
still
this?
there.
Okay.
What? Down already?
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't steal either, but... Yeah, I'm not sure why JT's still there. He's just doing his own thing. Like, this Drow's starting to fall behind a little bit, though.
Oh, I meant so as much as I thought he was going to steal the kill. He's got the
Oh, I
double
see.
damage.
Well, like, when you have attribute shift, you might as well just use steal something else, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Dire's bottom tower is under
His attack speed's so slow now, though.
What he should do is just go full Agi.
Oh, he's actually getting Vessel first as well for the morph. So he's the one that's building it.
Radiant's
Interesting.
middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
How close are we to the Necro 2? And then that means Necro 3 is about 1300 gold away,
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
which could potentially put us closer to an
Radiant's
Ags.
middle tower has fallen.
I want to know, like, so normally Morph does really well against TB, right?
Dire's bottom tower.
But how does Morph do against a Wolf TB? I just don't know. If he morphs into the TB when he's bitten,
Dire's bottom tower has
does he get
fallen.
the shapeshift as well? Oh, so many questions about this game.
Wait. He could get an Ags. Morphin could get an Ags.
Radiant's middle
Morph
tower
into
is under attack.
Lycan and bite
Dire's
the Drow.
structures are fortified.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't get the TB, like the form yourself. You wouldn't get the meta.
That's fine. You're biting the Drow.
Okay, fair enough.
I think
Be a
you're
real
okay with
dogfight
that.
then, wouldn't it?
Oh, good
the
arena. That is an amazing arena, but they've got the Serpent Wards down as well as the Shackle onto this Mars. Look at the kill on XSS.
Run, doggy.
Lycan now needs to run as Morphling has finished the E-Blade. That was a good arena, but not enough to follow it up.
Yeah, that was really good by the Night Stalker, though. He got the silence off before the spear and things came through. So there was no, like, change done or anything.
Bobica. Telekinesis. Now he's hexed. And he's dead.
Yeah, and they might be able to go Roche now off that. It looks like they want to head towards it. Flesh Column's about to die, but I don't think it matters when you have Drow Morph on your team. They just have to... I mean, they can't really contest this early game right now because there's a E-Blade on the Morphling and, like, TV's just got Manta. And they need the Necro 3 on the Lycan as well. Like, it's up to IG to push here with this advantage that they have from this Aegis. They need to keep being aggressive, keep looking to play on the front foot. Because Shaman's going to have Blink soon. And then they have that like really hard initiation.
TB going Scotty next. It almost has this Necro 3, so I'm just getting excited to see what Lycan's going to queue up afterwards. Another shawl for both teams.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Nether Shawl for the Morph's pretty crazy. They're just trading tier 2s here. Is that what's happening?
Well, they're not technically trading yet. Radiant's not hitting the Dire tier 2.
I don't have Glyph though, so...
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Like, they can drop Servant Wards if they really want to.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Your Aster though, do you... Oh, I thought they were going to try and force the Radiant back by like going high ground. Or threatening high ground.
Do they TP into this? Try to defend? Guess not.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Oh, Grove Bow for the TB. That's a big one. When you have Venge on your team as well? Oh yeah.
Radiant
I can't believe they're smoking here when Meta's about to end, but Shaman's gone in.
Oh boy. They're gonna go in on this. They'll get the kill on XSS. They'll end up losing Kaka. Bobica trying to survive and walk away from this one. TV, he's silenced up. They got the kill onto the Rubik, and coming behind them is gonna be Kama. They look over at 5-5. Force Staff doesn't get him to the low ground, but they've got the Gust, so he's starting to run away. But Monet still gets the kill. Emo with the waveform going after this Lycan. Damage is there. JT comes over. Can they kill this Morphling? Lanham, he'll get the kill on Ollie. Here comes Monet, uses the Sunder, swaps out Freeze, and Emo, just a minuscule amount of health, just surviving. JT, all right, he'll get away with that one.
I mean, the big thing is that they didn't get to damage the high ground at all on the Radiant side. I thought they didn't use Serpent Wards. I thought they were going to drop them on the high ground, but I think they used them for the tier 2. And that's why I was really worried, because I thought the Dire, if they'd have carried on pushing him, they'd have forced the Radiant to come back. But as soon as the Radiant like dropped the tombstone and things, the fight looked I think it was going to be rough for IG, but then all of a sudden, sorry for Aster, but then all of a sudden this Lyca just runs through and just kills the Drow straight away, who hasn't taken Aegis because the Morph really wants it. And they kind of like ignore the Morph towards the end of the fight because they know that without mana he doesn't really do anything. Just go on everybody else instead. Beak up. Lycan doesn't have anything queued up, and
Queued
I'm
up,
nervous.
yes. I am oh my god.
I'm so nervous.
But Morphling has Ags.
Wait, what? It's the Undying, dude. I'm telling you. I really hope he turns into Lycan. It would be amazing, but...
Ooh, Bite
We'll
the
see.
Night Stalker.
Oh, there's a DD.
Who's also got his Ags.
Axe all round. Oh, I really want him to turn his... Please, Morphling, give us what we want. There's so many good Morph targets this game.
This is becoming a Twilight sequel with all the biting possible at the moment.
still a
Radiant's
better
bottom
love
tower
story,
is under
Beacon.
attack.
They have Serpent Wards here, by the way, level 2, so they're going to drop them on the high ground and force the fight. And here's the double decay, double tombstone, baby.
Ooh. Jesus, Bulbika just getting ripped apart. They got the Silence of Monet
It's
as
the
well as
stuff fight.
XXS.
Radiant's bottom tower.
He has meta. I'm not sure they want to commit yet.
How do you deal with all the stuff, Beacon? Double tombstone Serpent Wards.
I'm more sad that he didn't go for the morph into the Lycan. But I guess he wasn't there. Lycan actually pushing the tier 3
Radiant's bottom tower is under
and
attack.
takes away half its life, so... Yeah, you got a tier 3, you didn't get a set of racks, but if you leave your bottom lane like that again... it could be asking for trouble.
They're going to reinitiate here, though. Yeah, this is really good.
Oh, especially with Monet dead.
Really good play by IG. They just hold the high ground where their vision is, so they see exactly what's going to happen. Like, Aster have wrongly assumed there that they were backing off, but you've got to respect this damage from the E-Blade on the morph. He just runs out. I think you just go again. Without the TB, this is big go time.
Is Lycan gonna go for the bottom lane? Like,
He has to, because they can't defend, I don't think.
well, now JT's here.
Yeah, but that means he's not going to get bot either. Like, the Lycan's just real sad there.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
He's got the Ags, he can just clean up these creeps.
Dire's top barracks has
A
fallen.
Morph's about to get level 18, so the cooldown on his ult goes from 100 to 40.
Dire's top
Easy deny by
barracks has
Lanham.
fallen.
I'm still waiting for Kama to cue something up.
Yeah, not gonna lie, this Lycan's felt pretty underwhelming. Like, it's like long stages of the game. They might try and go on him here as well.
Shackle. And they've got the Night Stalker as well as the Morphling coming in. E-Blade Adaptive Strike taking him out.
Poor doggo.
And he stayed here for way too long, it felt like.
Yeah, he's just doing his own thing. I think they smoke up here though and just go again. They have Serpent Wards. Like, just force the fights. Because they're not ready to fight yet on Aster.
Is the BKB on the Terrible going to be enough, though?
It's a really good item when he gets it, because, like, obviously this Morphling's a big problem. But the BKB's, like... It's really good because it helps him against all the magic damage, but they still have Raw Initiation from the Blink Hex on the Shaman. So Lanham needs to be really quick with his swaps to make sure that there's, like, no follow-up damage if the TB gets hexed.
And this has been a good game so far from IG. We haven't really, you know, we've talked about how they've been either really good or really bad in games, no in-betweens, and they've looked really good this game.
Here we go, though. Oh, the lift
Here they
swap on the
go.
Morph!
Whoa! Emo getting blown up. Grab those Serpent Wards as well.
They want the Drow, though.
Can they get him?
Drow.
They found the Lycan.
Oh my goodness,
Doing a
Lycan.
lot of damage. They find the Drow. Can they get the kill on a Fly? There's the spear. They'll have the damage. They'll take out Fly. Just as I say, IG have been doing really well. All of a sudden, they lose too.
Yeah, fantastic initiation there by Aster with the lift after the swap. Just instant straight away. I think he got the attribute shift off, but it just didn't matter because there was already the vessel onto him.
Ooh,
Lanham's dead.
Shackle. And the kill.
Oh, look at this Venge illusion that's clicking.
Yeah, Kaka in trouble. XXS with the spear. Probably would have liked that to hit JT, but it's not going to matter. They've got the telekinesis and the right-click damage coming out from Monet, and all of a sudden that makes it 4 kills for the side of Aster.
Oh no, IG. You gotta chill. Bobika's courier died. What was on that? Mech.
Mech.
Bobika's
Rescue.
going mech. Cool. Okay. It's a bit different.
Yeah, he's going Guardian Greaves.
That is different. I wonder what the thought process is behind that.
Freeze is going AC.
No.
Nah, you know.
Freeze. You know that people want Ags. Freeze. Come on. The Terrorblade does have BKB now, though. So, that, you know, not only does that fight secure them a couple of minutes farming, but now they have the BKB. Their next fight is going to be a lot stronger on Aster.
Yeah.
And second Roche is, like, the big one, I think. If they can get, like, Cheese on the TB and Aegis on the... I mean, they have the worst, like, Aegis heroes in general on Dire side, but...
The timing, though, is going to work out on Roche. At least to have another Metamorphosis chance.
Yeah, it's just over 2 minutes spawn, so... A minute to go.
IG, they're going to posture around the pit. Still a minute to go. But they're going to look for this Lycan. Looks like they're shifting over because they see that he's pushing the lane. Meanwhile, though, smoke up from Aster. JT swapped up, telekinesis, lift him up into the air. They've got the damage to get the kill. They'll take him out very quickly. Monet's the one who gets credit for that kill. Tombstone down, free gold.
Fly's going to
200
TP out
more
as well.
gold. Emo. They pinged him. I believe they see him. Spear is there. They're going to spot him. He's got a TP, and he's going to try and use it. He's got the BKB, the swap. Ooh. Emo.
And now this,
now
the
in
Scardy on the
trouble.
TB.
Now dead.
And that's a free Roche for Aster.
Yeah, that lines up perfectly. Did the swap?
5 seconds. They see the courier as well. They're like, guys, kill the courier.
Has been killed.
Swap must have come off cooldown, right?
Just as they leave the pit. Because like, guys, oh god, it's here. Run, guys, run in the pit. They didn't even use meta in that fight, by the way. On the TV.
Do they need to use meta for this Roche? I don't think so, right?
They don't. And the thing is, he has Grove Bow on the TB. He's also got a Dragon Lance coming out on the courier and Avenge. If they get a telescope for this tier 3 item, this TB is going to be a sniper. Cheese? Anyone? Oh, Kaka seals the DD rune away. That could have been massive for the TB. Orb of Destruction for the Lycan as well. Jesus.
Who still hasn't bought any components into this AC, so the hope is still there.
So we're still believers, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Look at the net. Look at the net worth graph, though. Like the net worth is now 1k for IG. It was 10.
Just a straight dive, and now the experience is also in Aster's favor.
Kaka's hanging around here in this bot lane. Oh dear.
Spear.
Oh dear.
That lands. BKB on the run. JT. He needs to not get into vision, otherwise Lanham's going to swap him.
He's gone. I saw a telescope there on the side of the screen. I got really excited, but it was for the Radiant side, unfortunately. So, Shaman going to take that one, though, I assume.
Paladin Sword, Mindbreaker.
Good item for both teams. Mindbreaker's really good for the Mars, I think, in particular. Because, like, when you do the God's Rebuke, you can silence.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't get a telescope. Boo. Gaben, please.
What have we here? What a bounty!
And Lycan committing for the Assault Cuirass.
It's a really good AC game, though. Up against
Yeah.
the Drow, like, having the extra armor is really good. For, like, not just for you, but for your whole team as well. They're hovering around here without the Lycan, by the way, in the mid lane. A little bit risky, maybe by Aster, but... IG just hold the high ground. Ooh. It's a smoke. And they see the Lycan in the top jungle because he was taking the outpost.
Yeah, they're going to shift over, but Aster aren't too far behind them.
Yeah, they're
Now
holding
they'll
the high
turn their
ground, though.
attention. They're going to hold the high ground. Bobica immediately going to get hexed. They've got the Tombstone on the high ground. They'll use the Metamorphosis, but they got to be careful on Monet. Guardian Greaves, they've got the arena down around this Shadow Shaman. Monet taking a lot of damage from JT. Force Staff, and this is over the cliff. Can he get the kill on a fly? Boba could land him. Both end up dead. He'll use the Sunder. He stays alive. Kaka looks over at XSS. They've got the silence, the right click damage coming in from Emo.
Jeez.
And now he's going to be in trouble. They'll get the kill on a fly as well as Emo. It's Freeze who gets both of them.
The mind breaker on the TV there, the Morphling couldn't start attribute shifting because the silence came through when he had no BKB on. That looked like a really rough fight though for Aster at the start. I mean, the only reason they win that is because they have the cheese available on the Mars as well. And like Aster, Monet's able to just about get the sender off in time before he dies. But they didn't focus Monet even though he had Meta on because of the Aegis. They were like, yeah, we need to go on everybody else first instead. But if he loses that Meta in the fight before he gets Sunder off, that's a huge deal. So I'm surprised they didn't try and focus him harder. And now it's just, they're going to go high ground and force the Morph buyback, I think.
Sunders again.
Thanks for your HP, idiot. Like drive-by. Wolf doesn't want to buy back here. I don't know about this.
Yeah, giving up a lot not to buy back.
With the AC, the buildings just die so quickly. And look at that Greaves as well on Bobica.
Yeah, that helped them in the fight too. Because they almost killed off XSS very, very quickly into that fight. Or very early in that fight.
Radiant are scanning.
There's some really cool items in this game in general, actually. Like, Greaves Vessel on the Rubik. There's like Glimmer Cape on the Mars. We obviously have the Ags on the Morphling.
Holy Locket?
On who?
No, I'm just saying. Cool items. Holy Locket?
I thought you meant Bobica had it queued up, and I was like, oh my god. Amping the Greaves healing. We have like Night Stalker Ags and everything as well. Like, this is really cool. What a game.
All we need now is Ags on Lycan, but he's going PKB.
All we need now. I told you it was going to be PKB AC, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Oh god.
I got my hopes up. I'll be honest. I've only done this to myself. And
do you know what the worst part is?
Chat.
Yeah, exactly. The worst part is if you hadn't brought it up, I wouldn't have known, and I wouldn't have thought about it. But now, because you said it, I'm disappointed.
Well, you know what?
This
It can
game's
still
great.
happen because third Roche.
True.
You give the Ag's blessing to the Lycan.
Odds on it being a refresher shard. Oh, then
50-50.
when he builds as he can bite two different people. Oh my goodness.
You're the one hyping it up over there.
Longest game we've had today, by the way. Just put that out there.
Over 29 minutes.
Well, yeah, longest game by over 5 minutes already. Well, just under 5 minutes, so. I think when this TB gets Satanic, though, his game's really good. Because the status resistance against like these Shaman spells is really good. And obviously just allows him to just stand his ground and fight the Morph.
Basher. For JT. That's what I'm saying. You morph into the Lycan, you get the bite, you bite Night Stalker.
Which JT actually has Bash Shot.
Yeah.
I don't know how
He's ripping through these heroes.
Yeah, but like he's doing okay, but it's like Beekeeper. Oh, he has Beekeeper already, actually, to be fair. But then I was thinking, like, do they not need like an AC of their own or something?
Radiant are scanning.
Or like a Solar Crest or something on somebody must be pretty good.
Dire are scanning.
Like if they feel like the game's going late, then the Bash is fine because obviously he becomes this like really mean right-clicking monster, especially at level 25. But yeah. I feel like even if he goes Abyssal or something, though, like trying to fight into this TV is still really difficult. I really hope this third Roche is an Axe.
Minimum respawn time in 50 seconds.
And this Lycan plays really good in the bot lane because what it's going to do is it's going to force IG to come down and deal with it, like as the Roshan might be spawning. And then IG kind of have to choose about which like thing they're going to have to deal with, the Roche or the lane.
Do you take the wolves? The 2 extra wolves?
No, I think you take the Shapeshift critical strike. I can't remember what the chance is normally. 40. So the chance goes up to 72% to crit.
Oof. Smoke from Aster.
Yeah, with the Roche spawning. They want to try and get a kill here.
Let's see what it's going to be. 2, 1, minute 30.
I started clicking in the pit to see if it was an Ags or a refresher, and I forgot that it was just the minimum respawn time.
Mind if I do?
I'm too excited, Pico. Oh, they're going to try and smoke it into the high ground.
That's
This might not
risky.
go well for IG.
Smoke gets broken. Dark Ascension. BKB's going to be popped by XSS. They got the tombstone onto the high ground. They'll look over the Shadow Charm. The right click's coming in from Monet. Decay out from Ollie, but that's really not going to do much of anything. Fly trying to come over with a multi-shot, but they've got the swap coming out from Lanham. They get the kill on the Kaka. Now they'll look over towards Emo as well as Fly. Ollie ends up dead. The buyback comes out from the Shadow Shaman as well as the Undying. Monet going after the tombstone. He'll take that out. They've got the silence on the 3. They've shapeshifted this Lycan.
Yeah, they stole the Shaman wards in the middle of the fight as well. Can you see? All the green ones on the high ground.
Yeah. And
Oh, it's
Boba's
really
actually
key.
stuck here for a second.
He's fine. Never in doubt. Can't wait for his holy locket that Beacon promised me.
Well, you said cool items.
It's true. But this is a good for IG. Like, they didn't lose too much considering that they're like the Roche is spawning and things. Because now you might force Aster to try and fight without the meta. Like around the Roche pit.
Spell Prism for the
Radiant's
Dire.
top tower is under attack.
It's good on TB, it's good on Lycan. It's good on every hero in the game, I think. That item definitely needs a nerf. But... Roche is up.
And it's Refresher Shard. They're not going to be able to get into the pit.
They can't fight this without meta. Like, I think it's better to just let them have the Aegis than throw away the game there. Because, like, remember, if you take one fight poorly against this lineup, like Drow Morph, just run down your lanes with, and they have Serpent Wards up in 30, so they just win the game. Or, like, at least force buybacks and things. Oh, Prince's Knife for the TB. That's a good item.
Radiant are scanning.
He has their Daedalus coming out on the courier as well. Pretty sure it's Daedalus.
He's going
Dire's
Abyssal now.
middle tower is under attack.
Oh, come
Heal
on.
is picked up for Monet.
Do you reckon he's just forgotten? He must have just forgotten.
He just wants us to keep annoying chat. Shapeshift comes out. Now looking over at Emo as well as JT. JT's going to pop the BKB going onto the backlines with those creeps towards the Undying. Right click's coming through.
they're going
Bash
on the
out on
bench.
Alanum, but JT taking a lot of damage. There's the swap. They've got the kill. He's lifted him up into the air. It's just a matter of damage to get the finish. Take out JT. They look over at Ali. Sorov himself staying alive for a little bit longer. Fly on the side of the fight. They get the silence out onto the Venge. Is it going to be enough,
the
though? The
Stolen
Stolen
Wards?
Serpent Wards. Once again, the 4-step as well as the BKB coming out from Fly to survive and run away. Go low, hit with that E-Blade, or maybe even Ghost Scepter himself.
Yeah, they want Kaka. He has no buyback, but good blink.
Only
You
ends
see,
up
like, the
being
double-
one kill.
You see the double tombstone on the high ground again, though. Like, at the start of the fight, Dire had vision of the whole thing, but then as the fight goes on, they drop the double tombstone, and it's so difficult for them to chase. Like, all these zombies just spawning everywhere.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Aeon Disc for the Mars.
I wonder if Morph shifts into Lycan, does he get the second wolf form, or does it count as like an ult spell?
That should help.
Because if it comes under shapeshift, he can't use ults.
I must have them all.
Oh.
I actually have no idea, so...
Oh.
Just a theory. Oh, good item.
Do both teams have all 4?
Yeah, Dire got a little bit unfortunate with theirs, I think. Like, they got Spell Prism, which is really good, but I think the Radiants are slightly better. Like, this Shaman with Timeless Relic's crazy.
Dire are scanning.
He might be considering going, like, BKB or something relatively soon and getting the Chakra's talent at 20, because he knows he has Relic.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Turns into the TB.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has been
Take the tier 2 tower. They're going to use the Dark
Oh.
Ascension. JT trying to go to the back lines, but they're already retreating on the side of Aster.
Yeah, I don't know about this.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They've got the Aegis still on the Morphling. And now
The-
he's
the
picked up the
problem-
Satanic.
Yeah, I mean, the problem they're having on IG, though, as well, is that, yes, they can't use this Aegis, but when they approach in fights, they have to kill Lanham first every time, because if they don't kill the Venge, then he just swaps somebody out, and they're fine anyway, right? But it takes him so long to kill the Venge, because he has Vlad's Pipe, and he's also, like, with this Minotaur Horn sitting at almost 2,000 HP with a free BKB. Oh, Emo.
Missile, spear, that's going to land. On the Morphling, he pops the BKB, goes after XSS. Now they've got the Serpent Wards from both sides. Look over as Ollie's able to survive with the Soul Rip, and now Emo just taking out the Serpent Wards. He's inside the arena. They look over at JT. He's popped the BKB. He's going to eat the cheese as well.
They need to get the
KB
tombstone.
popped by Freeze. He's on the run. The chase is on. Goes the other way. First hit bash coming out from JT. The waveform and maybe even the kill, but they got the telekinesis, B-Blade, and the adaptive strike. So they get the kill on a Freeze. They look over as the Shackles locking up XSS. They'll buy back on the Lycan. The damage coming in from Monet is enough to take out JT. Now they look over at Fly. He's going to force staff himself as well as use that Manta. Pop the BKB. Kaka coming over. Shows himself. Godspeed. Blink away. Avoids it. Onto the high ground. They'll attempt to go. Lycan back into the fight. He bought back, so that'll hold him from getting that Abyssal.
Do they go for more here?
has fallen.
Whoa! This
Going
projectile
for
speed, by the
throne.
way, with the TB is hilarious. I'm loving this.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Morphling coming from behind.
I don't know, Aster, this is really risky by them. Like, they have the AC and everything, though, so the buildings die quickly.
Radiant's middle tower.
Buyback coming out from JT. Waveform forward. Looking for an option here. There's the swap on a Fly. Do they have the damage? They've got the arena down. They get the kill on Emo. He's there for 100 seconds, and now they'll look to take the rest. Fly on the run back towards the base, but there's the blink ahead of him. They've got the God's Rebuke. They'll get the kill on a Fly. He doesn't have buyback. He's there for 82 seconds. That might just be the game. They've got the Ancient Exposed. It will be the game. Aster take the 2-0 sweep and eliminate IG.
No GG's dropped. Oh. I love how Emo's always the first one to leave the game as well. Yeah, really well played. I like how I do that before I offer any kind of like good analysis. So, I know IG, they had this like really good window towards the start of the game. And I feel like, you know, going high ground really early there before that fight where they failed to take the tier 3 or like even damage it was so like detrimental to them. They lost so much in the fight. And this TB in the end just becomes huge. They can't really deal with him. And this double tombstone and everything's really nice. But I can't help but feel that if he goes for like this raw right click build on the Morphling instead and turns into a TB every single fight,